Tadarina tanana no Gauri Vilasa Gauri Vilasa Bhuvanaya Gauri Vilasa Bhuvanaya Maheshwaraya Maheshwaraya Pancha Nanaya Pancha Nanaya Sharanagatam Rakshakaya Pancha Nanaya Sharanagatam Rakshakaya Sharvayam Sharvayam Sarvajagatam Adipatayam Sarva Jagatam Adipatayam Tasmai Daridra Dukkadahanaya Tasmai Daridra Dukkadahanaya Daridra Dukkha Dahanaya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya. Welcome to all the video viewers who are just enjoying from past, say about 7 videos exclusively for Bharathanatya and Lalita Sahasranama, synonyms, cluster, like that. About, say about up to 318 videos on various subjects. Shivashakti Kala Kendra. By the blessings of my Aradhya Devi Lalitha Mahatripuram Sundari, I could able to produce these 318 videos, and particularly Bharathanatya and Lalita Sahasranama from past 7 parts on that particular subject. Now, I welcome you. I have just, before commencing this, I have sung the Shivaya Kriti in the raga. Very, very intimate, very, very auspicious to Shiva particularly. That is Kedar Gowda. He is in Kedara, you know. That's why he likes Kedar Gowda. And even for a dance, this is for valor and other things. This raga is very well used for the compositions. So, with this, I welcome you wholeheartedly to this number, Bharathanatya and Lalita Sahasranama, synonyms. I have given synonyms. So far I have given clusters, the part 8. For that, please be ready. What are the items which Srimate Lalita Mahatripuram Sundari Srimate bestows on me? Just Just I will pass it on to you. So start with continuing the journey from part 7 to part 8. In the previous session, just recapitulate. Karangulina Kotpana Narayana Dashakritihi, Pavana Kritihi, Japa Kusuma. Japa Kusuma, because it's going to be, Japa Kusuma always fades very early, but the beauty of that, see how many Japa Kusumas are there today. That's why I just abruptly stopped. Japa Kusuma Nibhakritihi. See, for that, and also Prakatakritihi. The fifth one in the previous is Mangalakritihi. Now, let us go to another section, that is list number 56, which starts in the Lalita Sahasranama, the prefix Vishwa. That is why the first sloka I have sung in Kedaragaula is Bhuvana, Vishwa. He is Vishwadipati. So with that, now let us see how Shakti, in her name, Lalita Sahasranama, adores in this. How it can be employed in the Bharatanaatya particularly, or any form of dance. And in the meanwhile, for all the 6 parts, the 7th part had to come in your sets, that is in your mobile or in videos through YouTube. The up to 6th part, even before we started, 2-3 people have telephoned to me. They are extremely happy about these things. So don't stop abruptly. Give some more information, some more detail. Particularly so many dancers. They are running the institutions. They said, because you are doing it in English and also through Lalita Sahasranama, why don't you give some compositions on that particular subject also? That I can't assure now, because if I go for that, in our itinerary, we have listed so many things. Let us see what is going to happen. I can't say I don't do it, because if I say I don't do it, she knows, Mata knows how to get it done. Just that's also one thing I am assured. After the list we have enumerated, let us see that Srimati gives an opportunity and also bestows, showers her blessings to do that also. With this assurance, now let us straight away go to, there are 9 Naamaaas in Lalita Sahasranama. They start with Vishwarupa. She is Vishwarupa. So for that explanation and kritis, there are number, very huge number. You can also search. And also Vishwadika, she is Vishwa, above that universe. And also she is Vishwasakshini, Vishwasakshini. And her dress is Vishwadarini. And her face, where exactly you can, only through this photo you can see one side of her face. But her face is Vishwatomiki. And she is Vishwa Brahmanakarini. And for her food is Vishwagrasa. Because Unmesha Nimishotpanna Vipanna Bhuvanavali. What she has to do? Her creation. Again, she swallows. She is her food. So Vishwagrasa. But after Tirodhana, Sadashiva Anagrahada. She recreates everything. That is why she is called Vishwa Mata. And also, from her womb is not just like any other ordinary woman. Her womb, because she is Vishwa Mata, she should be Vishwa Garbha. Vishwa Garbha. These 9 Naamaaas. I just related these 9 Naamaaas to 9 divisions of Chintamani Gruha or Sri Chakreshwari or Sri Chakra. With this, next we go to the another Tattva. I think Tattva I have already covered, it seems, but in my book it has come once again. Anyhow, it is in some other context it comes. Okay. Before that, I wanted to go to the 57th group, that is, which ends with Vaibhava, because her Vaibhava nobody can explain by words or even by music. Only through our heart and mind, total devotion only, we cannot reveal, only it will come within your heart. That type of Vaibhava, she always, her Vaibhava is her Sojaram, because she is Vishwagrasa, that is why Vishwagarbha, her Devarshi Ganasangata Stuyamanatma Vaibhava. So, an ordinary lesser mortals like to understand, we have to do tapas. But Devarshi Ganasangata Stuyamanatma Vaibhava. What all Devarshis? They have sung. Because Agastya, Hayagriva, Vashinivak Devatas, all those they have given. From their Lalita Stotra, we can see her, not directly. That is why Devarshi Ganasangata Stuyamanatma Vaibhava Udhara Kirti Ruddhama Shruti Samstuta Vaibhava. Udhara Kirti, even to flatter her, we cannot do it. Udhara Kirti Ruddhama Shruti. Shruti, only Vedas can just, Vedas hold our Vaibhava. Vedas, that is Jnana. That will reveal her Vaibhava. And in the next group, that is the 58th group, is she's always stood by certain natural principles. Underline the word natural principles. Because she is Mother Nature, There's a she doesn't never go against her own disciplines. That is what it is. If I throw 5 namas, I will just say how she is strict to her own tattvas. That is, she sits on tattvasana. And also, the whole Trivikrama Rupa is Tattvamayi. Wherever, the entire, from Akasha to Bhumi, Bhumi to Akasha, Bhumi, Rapo, Nilo, Nalo, Nabaha, she is totally Tattvamayi. She has also a principle. Don't think that she only guides us with principles. First, charity begins at home. She is Tattvamayi. And Tattvadika, at times, she creates some more tattvas every now and then. That's why tattva, one certain principle she gives. As and when human beings, how they behave with nature, she looks at. And then she knows how to cut short. Tattva adhika, tattvadika, tattvamayi, tattvasana, tattvamayi, tattvamartha swarupini, tattvamartha swarupini. See, whatever we practice, we cannot do anything without her notice. More trillions of CCTV cameras she has. Every universe, because again I repeat, Unmesha Nimishotpanna Vipanna Bhuvanavali. So just by wink of an eye, she creates, she destroys, she withdraws, she recreates. So all those things. So in our modern world, our mobile and other things, we may delete many things. But even then, originally it will be there. Then All these things created by, after all, by us. Who are we? We are her creature. So she knows all these things, the original things, whatever we do, even in what we did in Purva Janma, everything will be available at the beck and call. At the her fingertips, she can just give the full biodata of what we have done in our lifetime. That is what we have to. With this inner meaning, you can, because particularly in Bharatanaatya, as I know, you can do the Abhinaya through 108 Karanas and Charis and Chitrabhinaya and Sattvika Abhinaya and so many the mudras. Most important is Dashamudra Samaradhya. You can show all those things. You can communicate beautifully with all the Angika, Vachika, Aharya, and of course Sattvika Abhinaya. You can give a very good portray all these namas. And also for these namas, we have a lot of compositions. Let us now go to the namas in the Lalita Sahasranama, having that's called rhyming at the end of the rhyming. So far, we have given in the Antyaprasa, that is called, in Lalita Sahasranama there are so many Antyaprasas, like Ishwari. We have given all those things. In total, I think nearly about 400 namas so far in the the end, that is 58th Tattvasana Tattvami. Till that, nearly 500 namas inner meaning, as far as possible, I have given in this 7 parts. So let me enumerate how I have given once again for reference, because some have suggested me to give a gist of all those namas which you have given, sir. So it will be easy for us to recheck whether we have received, to acknowledge whether we have received all those things. Okay, there is no harm in, again, how many times we can remember her, in whatever manner. So all road leads to Rome, Sarvadeva Namaskaram, Srimata Pratigachati, we can say like that. So, Ishwari, 21 namas, which starts, and Sta, 21, Nilaya, 11, Sthita, 7, Vasini, I don't give numbers now, like that I have given, Sthita, Vasini, Alaya Vasana, and Niketana, Mudra, Girvana, Dayini, Shamani, Vigraha, Dharini, Pujita. Now, with this, remember Nama. See, other way of remembering Namas. Pujita, Shta Pujita, like that. Just only once I give. Vindhya, Vati, Bhagavati, Murti, Karanya Murti, Kshi, Nayana, Trilochana, Trinayana, and also Gamya, Bhavani, Bhavana Gamya, Hantri, Dukkha Hantri, Tri, Priya, Preeta, and even on flowers we have given Sahara, Pancha, Rupini, Swarupini, Rupa, Mata, Amba, Tigat Jaganini, Janani, Aradhya, Pujita, Sevita, Kamalakshani Sevita, Varjita, Vibhedini, Nashini, Kalikalmasha Nashini, like that. Once in a way, whatever it comes. Atmika, Nirakara, Kara, Kari, Sukakari, Mahalini, Bhagamalini, Prada, Palini, Tita, Mati, Virajita, Bhushita, Samanvita, and also Vaibhava, Akriti. Like that, if you total 500, to be exact, 506 namas I have just analyzed through this. Now, in the Lalita Sahasranama and Lalita Tripurasundari's seat has been explained. That also, the list of her seat. She sits everywhere. She has not barred from. sitting anywhere. But what it has in Lalita Sahasranama, we have Srimad Simhasaneshwari, Sriman Nagaranayika, Panchabrahma Sanastita, Kadamba Vanavasini. See how they list. These things are, these are all, I think I'll just enumerated. It is about 44 namas. I will just, once again, Srimad Simhasaneshwari, Sriman Nagaranayika, and the Panchabrahma Sanastita, Kadamba Vanavasini, Shri Chakraraja Ratharuda, Manipura Antarudita. See how many seats she has. Sahasrarambujaruda, Mahasana, Panchapretasanasina, Panchabrahmaswarupini, Chinmayi, Paramananda, Vijnana Gadarupini, Dhyanadhyat. Go like that. Panchapretasanasina, Padmasana, Padmasana Bhagavati, Vanni Mandala Vasini, Bindu Mandala Vasini, Panchakoshantarasthita, Vishuddha Chakranilya, Arakta Varnatrilochana, like that. Vishuddha Chakranilya, Manipura Janilya, Vadanatre Samyuta, Mula Adaram Bujaruda, Sahasradala Padmastha, Shirasthita, Tripura, Panchashat Pita Rupini, Sumeru Madhyashangastha, Chintamani Grahantastha, Mahapadmatavi Samstha, Sugdha Sagara Madhyastha, Mula Dharaika Nilaya, Agya Chakranta Lastha, Shatchakro Parisamstita, Chakraraja Niketana, Bhanumandala Madhyastha, Vindhyachala Nivasini, Odyana Pita Nilaya, Tattvasana, Malayachala Nivasini, Anahata Nilaya, Swadhishtanam Bhutagata, Chaturvaktra Manohara, Swadhishtanam Bhutagata, Agya Chakrabja Nilaya, Maha Kailasa Nilaya, Hridayastha, Raviprakya, Trikonantara Deepika, Dakshayani, Daityantri, Dakshayagya Vinashini, Meru Nilaya, Mukti Nilaya, Panchapreta Manchadishayini, at last but not the least, Sri Chakraraja Nilaya. So, like this, she stays in Lalita Sahasranama through her namas. All these namas, for that I can give you a lot of stories behind it. It is not just a mere nama to recite, but of course, just understanding as and when you go through these namas, contemplate what it will be. Because I have given a lot of hints already, particularly to dansetise, for choreography, this inner meaning indicated is most important, particularly for this Griva Veda. There are 4 Griva Vedas, Shiro Vedas. You know all those things, 9 Shiro Vedas, Drishti Vedas, 8, and also Samyuta Hasta, about 24, Asamyuta Hasta, 28, and also Karanas, 108, Charis, Natyadarmi, Lokadharmi, combine both. Even Bharata has permitted to combine both Natyadarmi and Lokadharmi for the order of the day. And for this, in Lalita Sahasranama, Dashamudra Samaradhya is there. So, all these mudras, this is permitted as in language also. We have in Sanskrit 50 letters. For music, only 7, Sarigama Padanisa. Like that, in English 20 letters. A, E, I, O, vowels. Like that, by permutation, combination, trillions of Sahitya in any language has come. From 7 notes, entire universe, all music emanates. Like that, by these, the technical things, which all, you are all proficient in those things. That's not for who have achieved proficiency in Natya, they know all these things. The only thing is, my trust here is to, by giving all these things, you can employ suitably and choreograph through Lalita Sahasranama, which has got abundant, very rich and fertile, to give a novelty and propitiate Sri Mata in so many groups like that. For that, because it's a, I have received so many from day before yesterday, when 6 to 7 parts I have uploaded. So many are coming from, I have never received this much of telephone for previous one, because everybody wants to see dance. That's a performing arts, and also it is a audio visual treat, No, I think for you, it will be easy if you contemplate on these things and give a new dimension. A novelty should be there. For that, all these namas. Next, let us, for Aharya, also in Lalita Sahasranama, for Aharya, there are some namas. Particularly for any ladies, not only for dancers. Abharana is most important for them. Even for a poor lady, if she marries, at least she wants a gold thali. That is Mangalya. So like that, so the 9 gems or Abharanas, Navaratna is most important for, particularly for ladies. Because it is an adoration, Because nature, Mother Nature wants that. How it is depicted in Lalita Sahasranama. Through that, I will just have culled out. I will give you that description, which will be, there are about 12. In Kalika Purana, there are 36. That also I heard, but I don't want to give it. That I will give in some other time. I have reserved. No, exactly. Lalita Sahasranama. Kuruvinda Manishreni Kanat Kotira Pandita Tarakanti Tiraskari Nasavarana Basura. See. Kadamba Manjari Klipta Karna Pura Manohara. See there. These are all these things. Just one good example I wanted to give. Remember M.S. Amma, when she sang her Nasavarana and also Karnavarana, the diamond, how it just like a Devi, M.S. Subbulakshmi, Amma, Bharatharatna. Just everybody knows, entire universe. That is why she has sung so many on Devi and all Devas. So, all these things, Kajamba Manjari Klipta Karnapuro Manohara, Tatanka Yugali Uta Tapanodapa Mandala. For this, she wears, what is her ear Abharana? Ole. That is, for one ear, it is Surya. For another ear, it is Chandra. Like that. In center, Nasavarana is that's called Agni. That glitters, like that. Tarakan, Tatanka Yugali Bhuta, Tapanodapa Mandala. Kanakanga the Keyura, Bhujakirti, Kanakanga the Keyura, Kamaniya Bhujanvita, then Kamesha Baddha Mangalya, Sutra, Shobhita, Kandara. Kanakanga the Keyura, Kamaniya Bhujanvita, Ratnagraiveya, Chinta Kalola, Mukta Palanvita, Ratna Kinkini Karamya Rashana Dama Moshita. See, edges. And Shinjana Mani Manjira. Manjira means gedje, particularly for dancers, most important. That's a ritual. Manjira to have a gedje. It's a very great rituals. Guru just gives a blessing to new Shishyas. That is Shinjana Mani Manjira Mandita Shri Padambuja. Sarvaruna Anavadhyangi, then Sarvabarna Bhushita, Ranat Kinkini Mekala, Kanakat Tatanka, Sir, Nila Vigraha Dharini. So these are all the Abharana namas, about 12 namas of Abharana. And also flowers. She likes flowers. Let us offer flower. And let me end by offerings. So many flowers we have decorated here. Quick roundup I will do it. Champaka Shoka Punnaga, Saugandikala Satkaja, Navachampaka Pushpava, Nasadanda Virajita, Kadamba Kusuma Priya, Dadimi Kusuma Priya, Patali Kusuma Priya, Chaitanya Kusuma Priya, Japa Pushpaniba Krutihi, Champe Kusumi Priya, Mandar Kusuma Priya, Bandhu Kusuma Priya. With these flowers, for this 319th part 8, I will just be offering the flowers which I have mentioned. through your Bharathanatya. I'll be back with some more on Lalitha Sahasranama.